welcome back to the shed. This is Ed's shed. I'm Ed. This is my shed. Welcome to it. Right, today, camping topic today. Camping topic. What is your choice of cooker? What is your choice of cooker? Let me just do this and then I'll give you the choices that we have. I'm not going to light anything because, as I said, I'm inside a shed. I don't really want to light anything when I'm inside the shed, do I? That'd be silly. That'd be dangaroos. Yeah, so what is your choice of cooker when you go camping? I really, really want to know. Right, okay. Let's take these gloves off because it is bloody cold, but I don't need those right away. And let's get my pack. This is, I was telling someone the other day that when I go camping, I don't know if you lot are the same, but I have a set bag for everything. I've got a bag for my sleeping stuff, I've got a bag for my cooking, or this pack for my cooking stuff and eating stuff. I've got a pack for my clothes, my, you know, everything. And the clothes go in the same bag as my sleeping stuff. Yeah, the clothes, yeah. And when I empty my bag, all I do is I take my bag to the washing bin, put my clothes in it, and then put my bag away. Obviously my dirty clothes are in a plastic bag, so but it's all about compartmentalism. I think that's the word, where you have a bag for a certain subject, and then you don't have to repack it all the time. You just keep that bag with that item in it. Right, this is my cooking pot. But in my cooking pot, what I've done is I've put in here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pause this. Better sit down now. Right, what you're doing, Ed? I'm putting my table together. If you bear with me a second. Talking like shells. This is what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my camping cooking setup, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And it's really not complicated. I like to keep things simple because I am a simple man in more ways than one. Right, okay. This is my table. You'll see it. There we are, the table. Now this table's really good. These legs come out. So there we go. There we go. Right, them legs come out. It goes quite hard. Now that is that table. The height of that table is, you see that? Just over 6 inches. Say it's 6 1/4 inches, or if you're 160 millimeters about, right. And that is ideal. That really is ideal. Still got food on it. Might have that to eat later. But anyway, right, let's fold it down halfway because you've got the option of folding it down halfway. That comes in it all folds down nicely. I got it off Amazon. Well, my wife got it off Amazon. Wait there. All comes in a little pouch like that. You see the name of that? There we go. There we go. And that's what that does. It all goes in there. It's got a nifty little handle on it. Lovely, jubbly, jubbly. Good, good, good. Right, now then. Right, so that's the table. That's the table. What we're going to bring out now. Stanley pot, which is good. That, let's just get all this stuff out. This, that, that. Don't need that. Oh, I've already got one of them. There's that. And there's that. Also that. There's a pot and kettle and pans. That's what that is. What's in here, Mr. Wolf? Oh, nothing in there. Right, that's there. Also, that I bought some more of that. I didn't think I had any. But there you go. I also have a plastic tray for slicing and dicing. Everyone needs a little spatula. Do you know what? Sometimes I don't know what I have got. I really don't. Torch still works. Good, good, good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Cup wise, if I can do this, I got this. It's a Stanley mug, not metal. I don't want a metal one. It's got a lid on it like a baby lid. But do you know what? Do you know what? That. Oh, it's all falling apart. Eh? Oh, I'll sort it out later. That keeps my coffee, tea warm, or it keeps my drink cold. That's a normal sized cup. Now then, I did go on Amazon and I thought I'm going to get a metal cup. I'm going to get a metal one. I'll buy one off of Amazon. There you go. Normal sized cup. That's like a normal sized cup that you have in your house, a little mug you have in your house all the time. I mean, really? That would fit in there. Buyer beware. Compos mentis shitus fuckus. That's what the Latin is. Right. Now let's start unwrapping. That is self-explanatory. What that is, it's a stand for your gas bottle. It does fit. Just tell you what, you're not quite low enough, are you? Right, wait there. Right, that's better. That's better. Yeah, that is a. I tell you what. Yeah, that is a stand for putting your tin on, and it's meant to fit all of the tins. And there's a way of doing it, but I just haven't sussed it out yet. I don't think. Anyway. It does fit, it's pretty good. Don't really know though, I just don't really know. I think if you're using a cooker that fits on top of that, then yeah, you're going to need something that's a bit more stable. You're going to need the extra legs on that. But for me, I don't really need it. I bought it just in case I did need it, and I don't need it, but there you go. If you want it, ask me for it, you can have it, all right? Easy as that, 'cause I don't need it. Where's me doohickey? Where's me doohickey? Anyway, onwards and onwards and onwards. Throw that in there. Right. This is again, off Amazon. This is it comes in a nice little bag, easy to wash, easy to look after. It's the heat shield, or the wind shield rather. Wind shield, wind break, wind thing. Yeah, that. They get nice suntan, yeah. But that's what that is, and that was it was pennies. It really was cheap. Anyway, brilliant. brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Glad I bought it, glad I got it, and I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. Right, next is, and it didn't come in a cover, but next is your old favourite, put that in there. Next is the old favourite, the Army cooker with hexamine blocks, which are really good. I mean, but is it me, or have they got really thin over the years? They used to be a lot bigger than that. But again, now that'll cook you up something nice. The way you adjust it is quite simply by just moving the legs in and out, and that adjusts what pot you put on and what pot you don't put on. There you go, easy as that. That you could put a tin can on that. I've not got a tin can to hand, have I? But you could put a tin can on that, and that would cook quite nicely if the tin can was one of those that you could cook on. But anyway, there you go. That's one. So you got your gas, you got your hexamine, you got your gas. Let's have a look. What we've got here: gas, hexamine. I'm not advertising the make, the Carex, whatever. I'm not advertising that. I'm advertising this because on the back it's that lovely little sign. That lovely little sign there. See, get it? There you go. The little picture of the flame, and that means that that is flammable. That means that that is flammable enough for you to get a fire started if you needed to cook something, which is double handy, because sometimes you need this. How bad is this? Look at that. That is flat. I've not used this yet, but I'm looking forward to using it. Again, cheap shit from China. Comes in a nice pouch. Not sure how long that'll last, but I've not used it yet. Comes with that. Comes with that. And it kind of folds out and sucks in, and it's a bit squiffy because you've got to do that, and then you've got to try and do that, and it's tin foil and it's cheap and nasty. But let me just get that together. You want to be together. Get in there. Come on, get in there. Do as you're told. Give me a second. Give me a second. Up there. That. Do you know what? If I weren't doing this on video, it would have gone straight in the hole, wouldn't it? There you go. Right. That's that. And that's that. That's that. And that's that. And then that goes. Oh. In there and in there. Right. Okay. Now we've got it. Now we've got it. Now we had it. We did have it. We ain't got it. Got it. Right, that goes on there. You put your wood or your that's fine. Anyway, put your wood in there and whatever you're lighting in there, and you put your pot on the top. Or you could put that in there. That goes in there. This ain't going terribly well so far, is it? Or you can put that in there, like that, and you put your cooker. Put that in there. Now, there's fluid in that. I always keep fluid in it. Some people do, some people don't. This bit is called a simmer ring, and it's called a simmer ring because it's called simmering because you've got little holes around the top there See them little holes? Yeah. And what that does is, let me get a cloth, just spilling shit all over the place. What that does is, that simmering, left it open, that simmering, it nullifies them little holes to a certain extent, and that's where the flame comes from. The flame don't come from inside, well it does, but you know, it's all about coming out of them little holes. And this simmering, close it halfway or whatever, and it just nullifies the flame to a certain extent. Right, now then, that's kind of spilled out of this, so I'm going to put that somewhere safe, because that's what you got to do, baby. That's what you got to do. Now remember, these are all flammable. Don't muck about with them. Only muck about with them if you're stupid. John Cleese, only stupid people don't know how stupid they are. It's dead true. Anyway, that's your other form of cooking. Right. To go with the gas, obviously you need a doodah. I've got one that sits on the top like that. I have got another one that's got a lead on it, so you don't need to sit on top of that. But this one sits on top of that quite nicely. It's nice and compact and tiny. It all fans out like this. It all fans out. It's all lovely jubbly. It's got the sparky lighter thing that you won't see in this light, but sparky lighter thing that works pretty well. Right, and that got your twiddle on there that goes on that. Yeah, that goes under there. That is really nice. It's a really nice, well put together piece of kit. Can't remember. Does it got the maker's name? Can't remember. It was off Amazon. Can't remember who makes it, but there you go. It's not written on there, is it? Oh yeah, it's called a Lixon. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, if you can make head and tail of what that's called, but that's what it's called, right? And that comes in that little. Comes in that. How bad is that? That's not bad at all, is it? And that goes in there. And that, my friends, is what you could use to cook on. Now, obviously, I don't take all of these away with me at once. I'll decide on where I'm kind of going, whether it's going to be, I don't know, a bike rally, or whether I'm just going camping, or, you know, each horses for courses. Oh, one thing I ain't shown you is this gizmo, and that fits together quite nicely, comes apart, two pieces like that, fits together quite nicely, and that sits on the, oh, what are they called these? What are they called? Anyway, but that sits on there. I mean, look at that. Is that cool or what? Now you put that in there, well, you're laughing, aren't you? You are laughing. Or just on its own. See, I use that on its own, and it's stable enough to keep upright. I'm not sure whether, what's that thing? There we go. Not sure whether that'd be alright for that, actually. Anyway, blah blah blah. Right, so if you want that, wherever it's gone, if you want that, I'll give it to you. Tell me why you want it. Tell me a good reason, and I'll give it to you. You can have that. I'll even pay postage. Right, the Stanley Cup. And I don't mean, for you Americans, I don't mean the Stanley Cup. I mean this Stanley Cup. It's a pot. Look at that. It's a pot. It's a brilliant pot. They're not expensive. You've got the measures on the side, so you roughly know how much you're having. It's brilliant. I mean, you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see inside. Inside you can see the, yeah, can that there, see? So you know how much you're having. They're in fluid ounces and millilitres, but yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I've used that and it's brilliant. I think I had a cup of tea out of that once. Anyway, that's about it. That's all my cooking stuff. That's what I use to cook. Obviously, I don't use them all at the same time. No, don't say I do, because I don't. But like I said, horses for courses. Depends where I'm going. Depends the environment I'm going into as to what cooking equipment I take. And they all go in this bag. The ones I don't take, obviously I leave behind. I also put my food in this bag, and I put my seat in this bag. This table goes in this bag. It's yeah, it's brilliant. In these little pockets. You know, I'm not really decided what I want to use the pockets for, but yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, there we are. There's the camping cooking equipment that I use when I go camping. And any questions, any comments, anything really that you want to say about it, just ask. I'm more than happy to chat to you. More than happy. Right, so now, be good. Have a good week. It's Monday here in the UK. Urchester is absolutely throwing down all day long. Bored. So I can't get on my bike. I have put a new, I've got a couple of new things that I've put on the bike. I'll do them for another video. And I've got to stop talking like that because it's really dull and you sound like a bit of a like. So there you go. Right, that's me camping Good River. Stay good. I'll see you next time. Stay cool, kids. And yeah. Oh, and none of this stuff is expensive. None of it. I don't buy it if it's expensive. I really don't. I'm a tight bastard. So I don't buy it if it's expensive, and I always look for the bargain. That, I mean, it's thin, it's tin, it's going to warp like crazy, but it's a good starting block. It's a good starting block. It's not going to melt. It's not the best, but it's not going to melt, so that's not bad. Anyway, right, gone. See you guys later. Don't behave yourselves. Oh, one more thing. Always carry these little tea lighters. Always have a couple of them, because just like the hexamine blocks, they're good to light something with, because they stay light. You know, you put that in the bottom, put some twigs on top of that. That'll do it. That will do it. All right. Okay. Later. I'm out of here. Drops mic. Goes. Comes back. Starts putting away. Sure that's done up. And there goes in there.